Hello there, I am Ginkgo the Silphox, the Kitsune with the silver and golden heart, and it's been a hot minute since I played Yu-Gi-Oh, so I thought I would bring it back, even if it's for a short late night stream. Hello Mao, I hope you are doing well today. Thank you for joining. Whew. Uh, I admit I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh very often, particularly Master Duel, but I do check in every now and then. I keep up with the news to see whenever there is a new pack available or some campaign with free stuff. I'm doing good, thank you. Wasn't a too stressful day at work, although for some reason most of the customer support requests came in the last 2 hours, but it was okay. Oh, my power went out once earlier today, so yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Knock on wood. But yeah, they say it was because of the bad weather, but it didn't last more than a couple of minutes, so it's all good. Funny thing is, though, that the way everything is set up for me is if I lose electricity, obviously I lose internet as well, other than the mobile data on my cell phone, because Wi-Fi is off and the local area network as well. I lose gas as well because there's some kind of valve in the building that is electric, so you don't have gas, meaning you cannot cook. Also, because I have a heating unit that uses gas to heat up the warm water, I would not have warm water either, and heating as well during the cold times. So, yeah, electricity is very important in the modern world. I tend to lose a lot. Living in a cave, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it happens every now and then, but thankfully not too often. I'm ready to get into the game, so my plan is to do a couple of ranked duels. I never go very high in the rankings. I often stay at silver or gold level. I think once I made it all the way to, yeah, I did rank up in the, I believe this is called the platinum ranks. And then there's, I believe, diamond, and I don't know what this one is called, but at this point, if you reach this level, then you can enter the so-called rating duels, and then you get into the top rankings. I was actually thinking of watching some duels from these top players, because you can save replays. Very curious. Do some people just not update their default name? Because I see in these previous seasons, there's always like a player somewhere. Okay, now we're in season 41. I believe each month is considered a different season. Fortunately, this player with this ID does not have anything to share, but they do seem to have some titles like World Championship 2023 qualifiers top 10, top 12 in World Championship 2024, top 8 in 2023, so probably a well-known player in the community. Usually hackers do that, not saying that, yeah. But I think the second place does have something, so let's see. Okay. Number of turns too. Well, these were over pretty fast. Let's see. Against a Japanese player named Jibako. Oh, nice field they got here. I forgot the name of this monster, but yeah. Very nice looking, and you also have the Sakura Petal, yeah, the Cherry Blossom Trees field. I actually have this myself. Okay, so the opponent here is playing the Memento clan. These are like revamped, retrained version of older cards. And I believe they focus around fusion summoning. Yes, they do. Okay. So Memento clan, Tatsuo no Shigo, Memento clan, Twin Dragon, yeah. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, ladies and gentlemen. I have a love and hate relationship with it. I love Yu-Gi-Oh because of the nostalgia, the anime, especially the first 3 series, and juvenile Ginkgo playing Yu-Gi-Oh in all kinds of simulators and solo games as well. But modern Yu-Gi-Oh is very hectic, chaotic, and complex. And turns can take, just like demonstrated right here, several minutes for just one player. So even though this is a 2-turn duel, it might take a while until we see everything. Let me see, yeah, I'll speed this up from here. But honestly, I'm having trouble keeping up with what's with the combo. Okay, now they summon Sprite Elf. Sprites are known for their negation abilities. And spamming rank 2s. Oh, there's SP Little Knight, a very 69% nice, a very highly used Link monster. Oh, and now they also summoned Appaloosa, Bow the Goddess, another very popular Link monster that's actually banned, I believe, in the real trading card game because it's so good. It can negate monster effects, but a limited number of times, but with enough attack power, they can negate. Like, they lose 800 attack during each negation, and they get 800 attack when summoned based on the number of materials. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, waiting 30 minutes to just one. Yeah, fortunately it happens. Okay, so this is a Fiendsmith deck by the looks of it. Funny thing is, Fiendsmith made this old Fabled card, Fabled Lurie. This is a rather old card compared to the modern era, and people don't actually use the other Fabled cards in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, but it does combo well with some of the Fiendsmith cards because it revolves around light attribute Fiend type monsters. So it has the perfect level, I think, and attribute and typing for a certain card to make Link summoning and then fusion summoning very easy. Okay, so clearly there's some punk gems here. They revolve around both synchro summoning and I think some Link summons as well, maybe even... Let me see... Yeah, mostly Link summons, but yeah, there are XCs, like the Black Border punk monsters as well. Okay, we are spamming, okay, and the opponent actually just gave up. Yeah, trying to commentate modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be quite of a hassle, especially if you're looking at replays like this. Okay, shall we look at something that has more than 2 turns? Although I'm afraid to see... Oh, here we go. 1 turn. I think they weren't very selective about saving. They just automatically save duels until it filled up. Oh, they have the alternate art Ash Blossom, very cute. it was available only twice for a certain number of weeks, and you cannot craft these alternate art cards. You have to get lucky enough to pull it from the packs. I believe I streamed it when I got some alternate art cards, but not Ash Blossom, unfortunately. Okay, let me speed this up as well. So they are negating with effect failure. Effect failure, still very popular today. It came out in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Ironically, it was used only twice in the series, even though it's used almost in every deck nowadays. Okay, another Punk Gen cards. I believe some new support has been released recently, so no wonder we're seeing it in action so much. Okay, I'm suspecting at this point either the opponent surrenders, oh, yep, that's what happened, or the current player just runs out of time or disconnects. Okay, right, so clearly a Punk player, P-U-N-K-E. What about third place? Does third place have any more exciting duels? Oh, they only have one. And it's also 2-turn. Yeah, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! If it lasts more than 5 turns, something's wrong. Let's see. Thankfully, I won't have to face these guys because they are up in the super high rankings. Okay, so we have a branded deck. Okay, effect player going off, as well as infinite impermanence. So monster effect negation can be very useful. But the damage has already been done. They are summoning their Anaconda, which means a powerful fusion monster is about to come out, and yep, that's exactly what happened. They have a Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. They have a quick effect with which they can banish once per turn. Like that. Will that be enough to disrupt the tactics though? Oh, they... Excuse me. Oh yes, Smurf counts, that can happen. Okay. Right. In the olden days, it would have been very difficult and almost unthinkable to do fusion summons and synchro summons during the opponent's turns, but these days it's like, if you can't do it, you're not competitive. Okay. Okay, I see Wanted, the Diabel Star, Azamina. Yeah, Azaminas are also one of the newer card archetypes that are rather competitive, and White Forest too. Biju used White Forest, like she's supposed to be dueling against Fuamoko with a Eldritch deck, but she added some White Forest cards to it because it has cute anime girls, and it did make her more competitive too. Sadly, she still lost the duel, but she put up a good fight. And they surrender. Okay. Well, if we expect a lot of back and forth, we won't be seeing it in the top rankings, but enough about judging the current meta. Let's actually duel ourselves. Although before I start, I want to just quickly explain what my deck is about. So it's pretty much a Neos deck, and the name of the deck, Neo Space No One Can Hear You Scream, that is a reference to the Alien movie. I believe it was on a poster in Space No One Can Hear You Scream, like on the very first Alien movie. But yeah, it has a lot of modern sport. One of the things I like about modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that they try to add more and more sport and better versions of the older cards, like Spirit of Neos and all the different Neos fusions. And in the latest pack, I wasn't able to pull one, but I was able to craft it. We have Evil Hero Neos Lord. So, to give you a bit of a background, Jaden Yuki, the protagonist of the second series, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, had a literal villain arc at some point, and he became the so-called Supreme King. And during that time, he used evil heroes, even though normally he uses elemental heroes, and elemental hero Neos is his ace card. But for a while, he put them aside and used evil heroes. Now, this evil hero Neos Lord is supposed to be sort of a bridge between the evil heroes and Neos himself. They've done something like this before with elemental hero Shining Neos Wingman, which is like a bridge between Neos and Shining Flare Wingman, which was Wingman Fusion Monster, which was yet another big ace monster of Jaden's at some point. And yeah, we have like Nebula Neos and Cosmonios as well. These are also newer cards that Jaden himself didn't get a chance to use because back then the game was a lot slower and there wasn't that many support. So yeah, also nowadays we have Yubel, the Loving Defender Forever. Jaden did use a monster called Yubel. There was a whole arc in which, I think I mentioned this before, Yubel was one of Jaden's old companion monsters, but she was a bit overprotective and yandere and was banished to space. But then she came back and she wanted revenge on Jaden and she wanted to fuse all the dimensions together so that everything collapses and there's gonna be just one world where it's only her and Jaden. It was a crazy arc, but it happened, and in the end Jaden basically fused his soul with Yubel's, and that ended that crisis. But yeah, in the past couple of years they released the Yubel support. In the showdown with the Strengthen Yu-Gi-Oh! Civil War, I actually used a Yubel deck against Matt, if I remember correctly. But yeah, there's also even a fusion between Neos and Yubel, elemental hero Neos Kluger. So yeah, Neos at this point had some kind of fusion or connection with every other boss monster or signature card that Jaden ever used. Also, I have, speaking of Neos, I have the very special UR prismatic alternate art. I don't remember where I got this from, but it was a limited time event for sure. So yeah, this is the regular Neos art. I did get it in glossy version. And yeah, this is the prismatic. Yeah, and you cannot generate it anymore. You can generate a regular version. There is a very small chance when you generate a card that you get it in the glossy or the prismatic rarity. But yeah, you cannot really... In some games I've seen there's a version, there's a way to like farm up some resources and make them extra shiny manually, but here it's all about chance. Anyway, I was explaining some of the Neos background and everything. In the latest pack, like I said, we got Elemental Hero Neos Lord. Now, they also added a whole bunch of new evil hero support, and by all intents and purposes this would work better in a dedicated evil hero deck, or maybe easier to summon, but I found that's not actually the case. In fact, I never even added this thing called Dark Fusion, even though it says must be summoned with Dark Fusion, because there are ways to actually go around that, and I'll explain that in a bit. Evil Hero Neos Lord, the best part of it is that it can take control of opponents' monsters, even though it's once per turn. This is just really the cherry on top of the ice cream sundae. It cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. 2500 attack, it won't be easily destroyed in battle, but not destroyed by card effect is very good, especially since we have all kinds of destruction these days, and any form of immunity is good. The only other Evil Hero card I added is Evil Hero Infernal Rider, which it does have a support to search out Dark Fusion from your deck and graveyard to your hand when it's normal special summoned, but I'm not actually using that. I'm using the second effect where you can banish this card and 4 other monsters from the graveyard, and you can set Super Polymerization from the deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except hero monsters, and I can fusion summon monsters that would be special summoned with Dark Fusion using other card effects. So basically with Super Polymerization, for example, this effect lasts until the end of your opponent's turn. So first of all, the whole thing where you banish it and 4 other monsters, I believe that's a reference to a moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where one of the villains, he tried to sacrifice a bunch of I think 5 exactly, because this plus 4 other monsters. I believe he tried to sacrifice 5 of Jaden's friends to be able to use the magic of Super Polymerization, and I think that's a reference to that. Also, if we look at the fusion materials for Evil Hero Neos Lord, it is either Elemental Hero Neos or one fusion monster that mentions it, so already very flexible, plus 1 effect monster on the field. Now, when card texts say monster on the field, by default that means your field. You cannot use your opponent's field unless a card text states it specifically. Now, what is Super Polymerization? It allows you to use monsters from either field as fusion material. So ideally, you set up Super Polymerization with the help of Infernal Rider, and then you use Super Polymerization, and you can use Neos either in your hand or on the field, doesn't matter, and you steal one of the opponent's monsters by that fusion summon. And then with the effect of Neos Lord, you can also steal another monster, so it's very good. But that's not the only way I can actually get out Neos Lord, because there's this wonderful Neos support card called Neos Fusion, which states that I can special summon a fusion monster from the extra deck that lists exactly 2 monsters as material, including Elemental Hero Neos. Well, look at that. That's actually what Evil Hero Neos Lord is all about. 2 materials, including Elemental Hero Neos. Sending them from your hand, deck, or field, and ignoring its summoning conditions. This is the important part, because we are ignoring the condition to use Dark Fusion, so we don't need to use Dark Fusion to get out. And for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon other monsters. That's fine, because you can special summon before that. And not only that, while this is in the graveyard, if a fusion monster that lists Elemental Hero Neos, including Evil Hero Neos Lord, would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this from the graveyard. This actually works well with the other Neos fusions that I have in my deck, like Brave Neos, or Shining Flare Neo Wingman, Shining Neos Wingman, or Rainbow Neos. And also the other Neos as well. Most of my fusion monsters are Neos, like Cosmo Neos, Nebula Neos, Neos Kluger, you get the idea. So yeah, also another method I have is favorite contact, because this again says special summon one fusion monster that mentions a hero monster as a material. So elemental hero Neos inside the evil hero Neos Lord card. And what's best is that I can ignore the summoning condition again, and I can use materials from almost anywhere, from the field, graveyard, and even the banished cards. Even though the second material, there's no way around that actually. The second material, which states effect monster on the field, must be actually a monster on the field. Hard to say Neos. Yeah. True. Actually spoke to Neo earlier because I wanted to check one of the questions with him. There's already some questions submitted for the Pridecast that's happening in June, and I wanted to check if that's okay to keep or not. You'll see which one it is when the time comes. But yeah, that's just a little side note. So yeah, also one surprising synergy that I found with Evil Hero Infernal Rider is with Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, or DPE as it's known short. No, it's nothing too controversial, but it is a sensitive topic. I wanted to make sure that he's okay with it. So yeah, the materials for Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer state you need Destiny Hero monster +1 level 6 or higher hero monster. Now, hero monsters means Elemental Hero, Destiny Hero, Evil Hero. I think there's also Extra Hero nowadays. But, and Vision Hero too, yeah, forgot about the Vision Heroes. And Masked Heroes, yeah, there's a lot of heroes. Some of them were in the anime, some of them were in the manga, but in the trading card game in real life we got all of them. But yeah, if it says hero monster, it can mean basically any of the different hero types. But the level 6 or higher hero monster, well, that happens to be Elemental Hero Neos himself. And who else is the level 6 or higher hero monster? Well, Evil Hero Infernal Rider happens to be level 6. So one of my starting combos is to use Fusion Destiny, which can use materials from the deck. So with this I'm sending Destiny Hero Dasher and Infernal Rider to the graveyard to get out Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, very good at controlling the field, can destroy cards every turn, very hard to remove, and it just keeps on coming back from the graveyard like a real phoenix. And speaking of graveyard, it's good to have Dasher in the graveyard because while it's in the graveyard, if you draw a monster and it can be summoned normally, then you can special summon it. Also, Infernal Rider wants to be in the graveyard so that I can banish it along with the other monsters and search out super polymerization. Okay, I think that's enough theorizing. Let's put it all into practice. I did practice beforehand and I built this tool like a couple of days ago. But yeah, let me actually show it off. I believe it said that after one victory I actually get to gold 3. So let's see if we can make that happen. This is Sky Striker, by the way. They recently had an anime made for it, and there's like an animation within the game itself too. I don't know if I showed that on stream or not, but yeah. Let me know if you can hear the volume. Sometimes I use my own or a separate BGM and not the in-game, but this field has such an awesome battle music that I want to keep it in. Thank you. Alright. Reinforcement of the army. We're gonna be searching out a warrior monster. By the way, this is the alternate art for reinforcement of the army, so My common opener would be Neospace Connector. Looks like they don't have an Ash Blossom or they didn't use it, so yeah. Neospace Connector, we're gonna use its effect to search out... Oh, they have an effect failure, maybe, or an impermanence. Yes, they have the effect failure. Okay, well, this puts a stop to my plan, but it's okay. Can still recover from this. Okay. At this point, I am unable to summon anything, but I shall set Forbidden Droplet because what this does, it helps monsters attack power and also negates their effects. And there are some cards in my hand that I rather discard and put them in the graveyard, like Infernal Rider and Elemental Hero Neos as well, the shiny ones. So just gonna end it here. At this point I'm totally expecting an opponent who plays a Fiendsmith or some other deck that combos for like 10 minutes before I get my turn. Actually it's the new Primite cards, okay. Get rid of these cards and... No, I'm not gonna negate it yet. I wanna see if they maybe try to use distribute these cards and one normal monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay. Let's add one Primite card. Okay, well, can't actually do anything against that. Oh, another Primite Dragon Eater Barrel. Just summon one of the... Okay, in defense position. Oh, it's Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. It's just that Primite Dragon supports it. Okay. We have to summon it in defense position, I believe, with this effect. Yes, in defense position. You cannot activate the effect of special summon monsters. Okay, right. Okay, Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Let's see what they are planning. Okay, are they activating the summon effect where they take Mausoleum of White? Yeah, beautiful. Ice White Dragon indeed. Okay, they're going for another Link summon. Which one is it going to be this time? It's Hieretic Seal. Okay. You know what? I'm discarding that Infernal Rider. And I'm gonna be negating their monster effect. Half of 0 is still 0, but most importantly, the effect is negated. Another nice thing about Forbidden Droplet is that the opponent is unable to respond to it. In response to this card's activation, your opponent cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the same original type as the monster. Okay. Polymerization, I think I can actually do something with that. Yes, indeed I can. Raigeki, I will save that for later. Okay. Well, the OG fusion card, Polymerization, fusion summon one fusion monster from your deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. Okay, reveal one Primite card or non-monster in your hand except Primite Drill Beam. Negate. Oh, it's a card negation. Okay. Well, that's annoying, but nothing I can do against it right now, unfortunately. Okay, let's just attack. They probably will be forced to use the effect of Hieratic Seal. Oh, they're activating True Light. And they're using its effect now, probably to bring back a Blue Eyes White Dragon. There it is. Well, this is the weakness of my deck, that if the opponent stops my combos, it's very hard for me to recover. What makes a deck truly competitive and viable and powerful and good, whatever you wanna call it, is that they can survive at least one or two disruptions. And yeah, out of decks can do that. Okay, so what they are doing is return this to hand. Okay, continue main phase. Yes, I will continue it. Alright, this actually helps me because I haven't normal summoned yet, and now technically I could use the effect of Neospace Connector again. But let's face it, they're probably... Come the fuck on! Sorry, I lost my temper there. They had two effect veilers and they negated with the spell earlier. Well, at least I made them use it up. You know what? Just gonna battle and kill that monster. Unless they have other plans. Okay, at this point Raigeki is useless because True Light makes it so that... Wait, this isn't... Wait, it says cannot target with card effects, but it doesn't make it immune to destruction, so... I still wish to save it whenever they have more monsters, so yeah. Unless they just straight up kill me next turn. Set one spell or trap card that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon, yep, obviously. Oh, it's that one. Okay, let me hydrate, cool off that way maybe. Can't believe I got Effect Veiler twice and Polymerization negated too. It's just not letting me play, huh? Okay. Where's that second Blue Eyes White Dragon? I don't know if it would have helped if I had negated the effect of this guy from the get-go, because yeah, they have set this card, I believe, with its effect, but yeah. Okay, discard one card. Right. Yeah, basically, yeah, I guess because of the other card that allows them to search it, they just have all three of these Primate Dragons. It's an auto-rare card, which is always a sign that it's a card that's worth running, sometimes even restricting to 2 copies, 1 copy, or banning it altogether because of some unforeseen overpowered combo. Happens all the time. That's why we have a ban list. Okay. Well, I guess I can go take a shower, maybe make a sandwich. Let's see how long this takes for them to finish. I could just surrender if I'm really in a hurry, but then I don't get any experience points and I don't get progress towards quest objectives, so I'd rather just wait it out. And while I'm streaming, I can also, this is an opportunity to yap and whatnot. I wonder why they put that Blue-Eyes White Dragon to defense position. Curious. Are they toying with me, trying to prolong my suffering? Or are they just being careful? Maybe they're being careful because there's a card called Lightning Stone, which destroys all attack position monsters. So maybe they did the math and realized they couldn't kill me. Like, I would have been left with 200 life points, and if they put it to defense position, it's not gonna be destroyed. But the good old traditional Raigeki, now that is able to destroy every monster. This is unaffected by trap cards, not spell cards. Okay. Well, let's give it a try. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try and negate with something, but we'll see. Oh yeah, there it is. The dreaded drill beam. It's an omni negate too. Okay, well, at least now I have this. Hopefully that's not gonna be negated. Fusion Destiny. Okay. I have to send this and one of the Neos cards. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm still screwed, but at least I got this one out without further interruptions. It's great. Okay, well, I think what I'm gonna do is attack and deal some damage to this guy. Oh crap, they waited for this moment. They have a forbidden droplet too. And I cannot respond to it. Unless... I can respond to it actually, because I cannot respond with a spell card because they sent a spell card as the cost. So if I allow them to help my attack, then... Yeah, I don't want them to negate. You know what, I'm just gonna use its quick effect and pop 2 cards right now. And let's see if this will work out. Forbidden Droplet, tries to negate something, there's nothing else. And True Light, because it was destroyed, it's gonna destroy all of their monsters. So maybe this Phoenix here actually saved me, but yeah, Blue-Eyes Tyrant Dragon is unaffected by trap card effects, so it's not destroyed. So yeah. Next standby phase, which is gonna happen now, I can bring back my DPE, the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Provided that they don't have some other negation, of course. Ah. If you have a normal monster on your field, you can add this card. Ah, see. Okay, time to bring this guy back. Okay. I'll wait and see what they're gonna try to do. feel like no matter what I try, they're gonna swarm the field. Like, I could destroy this monster now, but with that True Light, they can bring back Blue Eyes White Dragon, plus another card. Yeah, I don't see a lot of outs from this. I'm just gonna let that go too for now. With the once per turn effects, you wanna make certain that you use at the right time, otherwise, yeah. Sure, I'll allow you to do that. Okay, I'll leave it like that. I will not allow them to go into the synchro summon though, so I think even though this might be bait, I will destroy True Light now and make them get rid of these two at least. But I think they haven't done their normal summon yet, so if they normal summon just one more monster, they have enough attack power to finish me off. But you know what? I'm proud of how I almost made a comeback twice, so yeah, it is what it is. They're lucky they had their Tyrant Dragon's immunity, otherwise I would have made a full comeback. Oh, and there it is, they have more ways to bring more monsters back. Yeah, I'll get them next time. I didn't get a chance to show off my Neos Lord either, fortunately. Also, yeah, they negated me 3 times in the first 2 turns. Okay. Alright, at this point they're just stalling, DMing. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, at least we are progressing the dual paths. Grade 23 right now. It's okay, Sky Striker Kagari. Like Mao said, we'll get them next time. We did finish at least 3 daily quests with that one duel. Also, thankfully, at this rank, losing a game does not reset your progress towards the rank ups. So, I still need just one more victory to get to gold tier 3. So let's try and get that, shall we? Oh, we are both at the win and you'll gain a rank stage. So, no matter what, one of us will be disappointed. Oh, it's in one of the new mates. They are called mates, these companions that are on the field showing off. Okay. Alright, we have Neos Fusion. It would be a bit of a waste to bring out Neos Lord right now, even though I could. Actually, I could not, because I don't have the monster in the field. Well, if I have this in my opening hand, and there's no other options, then I bring out... Oh, of course they have an XC. Well, they're just gonna be drawing one card, because I can only special summon once. Well, this is when I'm using it like this. So I'm bringing out Elemental Hero Neos Kluger, sending Neos, of course I'm gonna send the shiny one, and Yubel, bring out Neos Kluger. Nice thing about this is that it can deal a lot of damage to the opponent when it's battling another monster, and if the opponent removes it, I can bring out another monster from my deck. But it looks like that's all I can do for now. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good start for my deck, but what is considered a good start these days in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is having 5 monsters on the field, plus 1 in the extra monster zone, and having like 2 or 3 Omni Negates up. But hey, for my standards, that's pretty good. Also, I'm digging the field here. Let me just click on stuff, see how this works. Okay. Modest start, yeah. Okay, Red Eyes. Apparently, Black Metal Dragon, that's what it's all about. Striker Dragon. Alright. They obviously went with this because when Black Metal Dragon is sent to the graveyard, it can search out Red Eyes cards from the deck. Actually, do have a Red Eyes deck myself. Okay, they searched for the Darkness Metal Dragon, the most metal of them all. Okay, special summon dragon from their hand or graveyard. They bring back the Black Metal Dragon, of course. And it's not once per turn, I just realized it's not once per turn to use its effect to search out cards, so I might have to keep this in mind. Okay, they got their Metal Claws Dragon, which means they are running the Max Metal Morph. Yeah, there it is. It means that they will be setting up their Omni Negate monster soon. Yep. This can special summon itself by sending a set card to the graveyard, and when it's normal special summoned, you can bring back a Max Metal Morph card, so it basically pays for itself. And now they're gonna sacrifice it to bring out the Max Metal Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. Yeah, it's full metal like the Alchemist. Okay, right. I'm gonna use the effect of Niels Kluger to inflict 3800 damage. They're gonna try to negate and destroy my monster. Well, they cannot actually destroy it. Oh! We can use Neo Fusion to have it survive. I think I might just do that. Otherwise they would have inflicted a lot of damage. Thankfully I have Harpy's Feather Duster, but they still have their annoying Omni Negate. I might just bait that once per turn negation by activating reinforcement of the army. I think it's more important for me to destroy their back row than try to search my monster. Okay, let's see. Will they do it? Yes, they went for it. Unfortunately, I will be taking a lot of damage, but it's okay. There are ways for me to heal myself back up in this deck. Okay. Right. Could maybe, like with Miracle Fusion, what can I go for? Not a lot. I think I can bring out... Oh, this one! Oh, this actually is perfect. I forgot I could go for this. This can make a number of attacks up to the number of fusion monsters used as materials. After damage calculation, destroy that monster and inflict damage. Okay. So this is how I'm gonna get rid of their annoying Full Metal Dragon. Desperate measure, but doable. Okay, and when it's destroyed, I can bring out a warrior monster from my deck. What would work best here? Sorry, I'm trying to think. Spirit of Neos, maybe? Because this can add another card to my hand. It gives me options. Favorite contact comes to mind right now. Okay, still my battle phase. I'm gonna attack their Striker Dragon. Do I use its effect to bring out an elemental hero monster? You know what? Sure, let's do that. Bring this back and bring out this guy. And yeah, you may also notice that the music has changed, became more dramatic because my life points are low. But the opponent is getting low as well. Against all odds, we made some form of comeback. Ooh, Red Ice Fusion, okay. They're probably gonna go for that Dark Dragoon. So before that happens, before they bring out their big negator, I'm gonna go for this, which I was hoping there would be a better option, but I'll take it. Yeah, Dark Magician and the other card. Okay, yeah, I lost. Dark Dragoon can destroy monsters with its effect and inflict damage, and they're gonna go for that. Alright, well, third time's a charm, maybe. I did complete another daily mission. Surely I can win at least one duel and rank up. Afterwards I will check out the event. It's one I haven't seen before. A lot of the events are recurring, you know, usually something like a restricted ban list, a restricted, card list focused on certain card types. Okay, right, this time I'm going second, so let's see what they got. I can negate with infinite impermanence if they try to bring out a particularly dangerous monster. Okay, Aloof Lupine. You can banish one monster from your deck at the same time. You know what? I don't want them to start doing their combos, so impermanence. They had to pay their cost, so they are down one card in their hand, but potentially stopped one of their combos. Okay. I like the alliteration or the rhyming of the name Aloof Lupine. Oh. Of course, it's one of the cards that has an effect when it's banished, even as a cost. Especially summon Thunder Dragon Monster. Okay. I haven't seen Thunder Dragons in a while. Okay. They did get hit pretty hard with ban lists and such. Okay. So it returns to the hand. Got it. Okay, have my best opener, Neo Space Connector. Hopefully it actually goes up this time. I don't like that single trap card, so I'm gonna remove it, or try to remove it at least with Mutant Cry. Okay, Mutant Fusion Monster. Okay, interesting. So they're not playing the most meta decks, but curious to see how this plays out. Oh, please don't tell me they have... Oh, okay. They have Maxi. Still annoying, but it doesn't stop the effect from going through. just gonna go for good old air hummingbird. Use its effect to gain 1500. They're gonna keep drawing cards, but I have no choice. I need to build up momentum. So here we go, Verte Anaconda. Okay, Thunder Dragon Dark, got it. Okay. You know what? I might as well try and show off the evil hero Neos Lord. Is that the name? Neos Lord, yeah, there it is. Okay. So at this point I'm gonna be taking control of the wolf. And this effect actually repeats itself because you get to also steal the opponent whenever a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard while it is on the field, once per turn though. Okay. Yes, very evil of me. The fox charms the wolf, like it is shown in many of the fables. Well, maybe not charms, but tricks. Uses its cunning against the wolf. And then I think usually the wolf beats them up, so it doesn't end well for the fox, but yeah. Foxes and wolves, of course, are often paired together in these fables because, you know, both forest animals. Okay, so a monster was sent to the graveyard. So now I can already trigger the effect of Neos Lord. And steal their Thunder Dragon Roar. Because I know they can put this back into their hand if they want to, so... yeah, basically yoink them. I also have my good old Spore Polymerization as well. With this I can yoink potentially one other monster of theirs. Okay. Can add one mutant Spell Trap card. Okay, we're gonna wait. A water monster. Okay, so with this I could... it's gonna be a water monster, the big guy that they bring out. Yeah, they're special summoning something. No, this is an earth monster. Okay. It's fine. Because with the water monster and evil hero Neos Lord, I can bring out Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, which just requires a hero monster, doesn't matter if it's Elemental, Evil, Destiny, Vision Fusion, plus one water monster. Okay, they're using their Thunder Dragon Fusion. Okay, seems like they still had enough materials for the Thunder Dragon Titan. Okay, what does this do again? When a Thunder Monster's effect is activated, you can destroy one card in the field. Well, it just so happens that Neos Lord cannot be destroyed in battle or by... Yep, nice try. This card would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish 2 cards. Okay, we're not gonna destroy it, we're gonna make use of it actually. Hopefully it will work out. Another yoink coming, yeah, possibly, if nothing else comes in between, we shall see. Okay, special summon mutant beast. Ah yes, this is the water monster, but yeah, I'm not gonna be using this just now. Or just yet. I'm hoping to yoink the big monster. Okay, we're gonna make this. Okay, let's see. Might as well discard connector, not gonna be using its effect, so... Oh crap. Oh, I messed this up. Not what I wanted to do actually. For some reason I thought I could... Yeah, I should have summoned this guy first. Anyway, Absolute Zero is also pretty good. Because when it's removed from the field, if it leaves the field, which is a pretty important wording because that includes being destroyed, being bounced back, being banished, yeah. I think the only time it doesn't trigger if it's sent back to the extra deck because that's just the general ruling that monster effects normally don't trigger in the deck. Okay. Oh, they're going for their own fusion summon now. Let's see what that is. Mutant Synthesis. Lovely looking creature. Oh, that may end up working against you. Oh. Oh yeah. They can completely go around it because this can become immune, I believe. And Thunder Dragon can also prevent itself. Okay, let's see. Mention from your field or graveyard. Okay, so let's normal summon this to see. Maybe we can make use of it. Can we actually pull off a miracle with Miracle Fusion? Okay. Let's see, what are our options here? Not a lot. One Elemental Hero Fusion monster, plus one Warrior monster. One or more Warrior monsters. So what we could do, actually, is use both Absolute Zero and Neos Lord, plus some others. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. I think that's my best chance here. Oh, never mind, I cannot use... Oh, Neos Lord is not a warrior, is it? It's a fiend. Oh, then it's a fiend, so I can't use it. I was hoping I could attack twice, but... it's just not meant to be. Okay. Wait, does it gain extra attack for each material used for its summon? Okay, yeah, absolutely, we're gonna be using it. Well, up to 3 apparently. Okay. Nice. Okay. That's a lot of damage there, a bit of a misplay by me getting rid of Evil Hero Neos Lord as a fusion material, but somehow still managed to do something out of it. More importantly, Thunder Dragon Titan is no longer on the field. Let's see. Can add one Thunder monster. Okay, right. Never seen a mutant and Thunder Dragon combined deck. Let's see how this plays out. They have the double prog companion. Cute. Mutant M05. Okay. Right. Thankfully, Wake Up Your Elemental Hero is a so-called floater monster, so when it's destroyed, I can bring out another warrior monster, which we saw last time. Also, if you think the name is a bit strange, and why there are several monsters, well, it's actually a reference to one of the Japanese openings for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX called Wake Up Your Heart. And it did feature, I believe, all these monsters in that animation, so yeah, it's a reference to that. Wake up your heart, wake up your elemental hero. Oh, no, yeah, wake up your elemental hero. Yes. Okay, Thunder Dragon Colossus. Okay. Could be destroyed by, you can banish. Okay, it's one of those, another one of those. I can survive destruction. Okay. Cards cannot be added from the main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing them and removing the restriction. Oh! They're going for Xyz Summon, perhaps? That's the Xyz Summon animation. Ooh, Lancelot. Okay, Lancelot, I believe, can attack directly. And it can negate once per turn. Oh yeah, there it is. Very clever of them. They are destroying my monster and then the once per turn negates their effect to float into another warrior monster. Okay. Well, it's gonna be the heart of the cards pretty much. Yeah, it is a long match because the opponent wasn't using one of those super fast meta decks. But yeah, it's actually gonna go down to this one last draw. As we say it, the heart of the cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, Lancelot has another negate though, so I'm not feeling confident, and it's a dead card. Can I activate anything in the graveyard? No, I cannot. Well... okay, just gonna end it. They have exactly enough damage on the field. Guess it's 4 times a charm. Like I said, just one victory, not too much to ask for. Just so I can rank up and gain some more gems. It's rough out there. Honestly, I don't want to be in the top 100 or anything, because looking at what those people play, I don't want to sink to that. I don't want to be forced to use those methods. I don't want to. I almost sink to that level. It's not evil or bad thing to use the meta decks and have those really annoying effects. Did they just negate their own monster? I guess they're just stalling right now. Trying to use as many effects as possible before finishing me off. Yeah, they negated their own monster effect for some reason. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm having fun with this deck. At least I got to show off the yoinking of the new fusion monster. Also, sometimes you just get lucky and the opponent disconnects or surrenders or runs out of time and they basically give you a free win. But that's not how I want to accumulate those wins. At the very least, we also graded up in the dual pass. Poor Kagari keeps on kneeling and holding her arm in defeat, but maybe next time. Oh, what's this? The Revendred? Vendred or Revendred Slayer, I think is this monster's name. I mean, among those tens of thousands of cards, you can't expect me to remember all of them. Okay, going first once more. Love starting with Neo Space Connector, although it's one effect failure, impermanence, or... Yeah, it's countered by 3 of the very popular cards. Effect failure, impermanence, if their field is empty, and also Ash Blossom. But looks like that's not the case this time, so we're gonna increase our life points with Air Hummingbird, Link Summon into Anaconda. Then pay the 2000 life points and still gain the net of 500, and gonna use Fusion Destiny to special summon Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer by sending Evil Hero and Destiny Hero. I put this in defense, why not? And just gonna end it here. That's not off. True, it might as well be. A similar concept. Okay, they're just setting a back row, another back row. Any monsters? Oh, I just got an achievement. We got all of the Halloween sweets. Nice. Several months after Halloween is over, but still nice. Okay, obviously they will try to destroy Anaconda. We will not keep that, but we have our Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. We're gonna destroy it and Zombino. Huh? They have something against it? Algul Mazera, whoa! The lure would be destroyed by... You can banish this card, but instead this card is banished from your position. Oh! Okay. Well, Phoenix Enforcer spec still triggers in the graveyard, so it's gonna be back next time. Next standby phase, I mean, but our Anaconda is unfortunately gone. First time I see this card. Okay, so it protects zombie monsters and then special summons itself. Interesting. See what they are doing. Link summon apparently. 2 zombie monsters, that sounds like a vampire sucker. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, funny name, but yeah, 2 zombie monsters, and that's the only thing I can think of when they are using 2 zombie monsters for link summon. And yeah, this allows them to special summon a zombie monster from their graveyard to my field, I think. Oh wait. No, they special summon a monster from my graveyard and it becomes a zombie. And it's good for them because whenever a zombie is special summoned, they get to draw a card. Alright then. Not gonna be using Dasher for this. Okay, welcome back, Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Okay, just gonna regain some more life points with Hummingbird. Thank you for bringing it back, by the way. Let us summon Connector, use its effect, if they let me. Looks like they're letting me. I'm gonna special summon Neospatian Dark Panther and let's have some fun. We're gonna be copying their monster and they surrendered. Okay. Alright. I was gonna bring out a bunch of monsters, but they didn't like what I was doing, so yeah. Finally got our victory after 3 losses. But hey, I'll take it. 4,800 duel score, not bad. And for every 1,000 you get a reward, which can be a random of legacy pack ticket, a little bit of gems, or a card. One of the old classic card, Queen of Autumn Leaves. You can tell it's really old because it's level 5, which means it would need a tribute. It has no effect and very low attack. 1,800, 1,500. Nowadays you have level 4 monsters with 2,000 attacks, so yeah. Nice art though. For the sake of correction, it's good. Hello, Dragon! How's the night shift going? Indeed, we are all creatures of the night here. Basic card compared to the ones that are new. Exactly. And I completed 2 more daily quests too. How exciting. Just grab the rewards from the Duel Pass. And... oh, 1 daily quest and 1 lifetime quest, in fact. Take control of opponent's monster. Okay, nice. Forgot I had one of those lifetime quests. Take control of the opponent. Okay, the next step is gonna be at 100. So it's gonna take a while, but with Evil Hero Neo's Load, it's gonna be good. Brewing some coffee, nice, nice, enjoy. I remember those commercials from, I think it's a German coffee, Dahlmeier Prodomo, die unendliche Spitzen, no, the unendliche something else Spitzenkaffee. I know it's Spitzenkaffee, like it's really good coffee, something like that, top coffee. But yeah, I believe it's spelled like this, Dahlmeier. We had a bunch of German channels in TV back in the day here in Romania, and yeah, there were a lot of commercials for Dahlmeier. I think that's the spelling, don't quote me on it though. Anyway, almost at 1,000 gems. 1,000 gems means you can do a 10 pull, so get 10 packs, and you have like guaranteed secret rare in 10 packs, but usually it's more unless you're really unlucky. But that's something I'm gonna do at the end. Right now I want to see what this dice rally is all about. It's until the 26th of May, so about 2 weeks. So I can either use a loner deck or use one of my decks, but some of the cards that normally are legal are banned, so it's a very special format, and it seems to be revolving around Fusion, XYZ and Link, which is actually what my deck is all about. Red Eyes and Buster Blader and Dark Magician as well, with a dash of branded fusion monsters. So, oh yeah, I'm also using the Full Metal Dragon, which is a fairly recent addition. Let me first change the accessories. I want to make sure I have that epic music playing again. Okay. Yeah, it depends on the field actually. Striking Stratagem Simulation Area, that's the one. Okay. I don't need to actually apply the set, just apply this one part. Okay, good. Leudern, usually abbreviated Dahlmeier. Largest delicatessen business in Europe and one of the best known German coffee brands. The company has a history of over 300 years and still family ownership today. Nice. Oh yeah, it does have very funky music. Okay. So the concept is still the same. You duel, you get some points, and apparently this time around, rather than just getting rewards from the duel, you roll the dice and go on a board. Curious to see what it's about, and you might have seen there are special missions associated with the event, which means more gems to collect. Okay. Ah, we both have the same field. Good taste. Just that they have the Dragon Maid Lady. I think you got this as well, Mao, right? The shape-changing Dragon Maid companion. Turns into an actual dragon during the battle phase. Yep, I remember correctly. Okay, Blue Eyes White Dragon. So it's Kaiba versus Joey basically. Joey and Yugi. That is basically Joey and Yugi, okay. Right. Well, it's gonna be very unlucky for them if I manage to bring out my Buster Blader, because that is all about anti-dragon. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, by the way, I did reset the leaderboard. Like, I'm using 2 accounts actually for Steam, and I'm on my other account because I didn't want to... I did not wish to reset my progress in Yu-Gi-Oh! I might just play on my other account, like the account that I'm usually using for games on Steam. I might just play on that one day, even if I don't have the same collection on it. And yeah, there's 2 different leaderboards and accounts on Lurkbait as well, because Lurkbait is tied to Steam. So yeah, on the alternate account basically is what I'm trying to say. I reset the leaderboard, so let's see. I mean, they're gonna be taking at least 5 more minutes with this, so let's look at the current leaderboard. Oh, Mao is actually ahead of me. Okay, nice. It does show everyone who ever fished. And of course we can view the all-time leaderboard. I'm still ahead, but you never know what you might catch. Ah, you got the Duck Duck Rule. Yeah, this is the one I was still missing, and what I got the achievement for just now. Okay. Right. Yeah, they're going for... Actually, I have no idea what this... Oh, the... Yeah, that's the one. 2 dragon monsters, and they can tribute a dragon, and they can bounce back one of my monsters. Alright, let's see. So the problem with Red Ice Fusion is that when I use it I cannot summon the turn, so if I summon something first that's not gonna work out. Well, I can still use this Red Ice Black Full Metal Dragon's effect to search out Max Metal Morph and actually set it straight from my deck. Okay. You know what? Actually, if this goes off, I'm in a very good position. So let's see. Can I bring out my Red Ice Dark Dragoon? Because that's an Omni Negate. Right there. Okay, they definitely have something if they're thinking like that, although they may just be thinking whether they want to use True Light or not. True Light, yep, there it is, okay. Oh, which RPG is it that you're thinking about? For me it doesn't sound familiar, but not saying it's not similar. Like that game. So Dark Magician and Red Ice Black Dragon shall form into Red Ice Dark Dragoon. Okay, now True Light actually protects Blue Eyes White Dragon from being targeted. And it's a bad idea to target Maiden of White, because then they can just bring out another Blue Eyes White Dragon, so I guess I'll just destroy, I don't know, this guy probably. Okay, they're trying to bounce my monster back, so I'm gonna use its effect to negate. Whoa, okay, they have another negator in the hand. Mystical Elf White Lightning. Did not expect that. And oh, I can now destroy. Wait. So can I actually use it? Oh, I guess it's a non-targeting effect, the one that destroys, okay. Okay, it's my turn, but of course they are special summoning a bunch of monsters. Okay, well, I suppose I might as well set the monster even if I can't summon anything else thanks to Red Ice Fusion's effect. And remember, you use this one too, Mao. Bestial Magnum Hut. Oh crap, that's a Blue Ice Chaos Max Dragon. And they have that card too. Okay, I'm pretty sure I am dead, but maybe, just maybe, they don't have enough damage next turn. I mean, they would have inflicted more damage with Chaos Max Dragon, because Chaos Max Dragon pierces defense position monsters and deals double piercing damage, so that's like 8,000 damage against a 0 defense monster. Oh, for button Kaitos, okay. I'll check it out, thank you. I just so happened to get paid earlier today. Both my usual salary and from Twitch as well, thanks to the gifted subs last month, so world looking a little less sad right now, might as well buy something. Although I might be spending a lot this month on the plane tickets because, yeah, I'd rather get those as well to get to Birmingham later this year. And there it is, okay. Yep. Alright, well, in these events you still get something, even if you lose. So let's see. Oh, back to the funky music. Sorry, girl. Yeah, I know, I keep disappointing you today. Okay, duel complete, daily bonus 500. Oh, we have a daily bonus. Okay, normal special summon. Okay, so you get points for different things you do within a duel, and the rarities of card spaces will rise. What does that mean exactly? Okay, it's probably an explanation here. Dueling earns you dice, which you then roll to reach the goal. Dueling earns you points. You obtain 1 die per 500. Okay, so 1 die per 500 points. The event has a special forbidden limited list rules. Okay, you earn points at the end, potentially including bonus points. Below are 2 types of bonuses. Dual bonuses. These are basic dual events. Each bonus can be achieved only once. Okay. This bonus is granted once each day during the event. Once when your duel ends with the bonus active, you will gain 500 extra points. That's what we saw just now. Space effects. After you roll a dice and advance to a space, effects will occur depending on the kind of space it is. 4. Advance this many spaces. 5. Increase the rarities of card spaces. Use cards in the direction you're advancing. 6. 7. When dueling, while in this space, both players will be subject to a special effect. Ooh, okay. Oh, like half life points, +1 card. Okay, I think I saw the opponent having +1 card. 8, 9, 10, 11 grants you a card when dueling while in this space. Special effect corresponding to the card you got will occur at the start of the duel. Monster card, the monster will appear on the field. Spell, trap card, the card will be added to your hand. Event suddenly contains a full obtainable cards list. Okay. Got it. Reward list. Okay, so if I obtain this many dice, I get a bunch of gems and round rewards. Based on how many dice you have obtained, how many rounds you have completed. Oh, rounds, like how many times I went around the board, I suppose. And you get like a special back to spare 1 field parts, apparently. That looks funny. Okay, also card pack, tickets, and so on and so forth. Okay. Oh, let's try that again. So I get, what was it? 1 dice for every 500 points or 1000 points? I don't remember. We'll see. It's very luck based then. If you roll dice and... I mean, that's how it usually is with these. Every... Okay, 500 points means 1 dice. Got it. Thank you. So with the daily bonus, you're basically guaranteed 1 dice. Oh! I guess the opponent is on a half life points field, which is very unfortunate because 4000 life points in real life Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like nothing. Okay. Well, to be fair, there's a special ban list that balances things out a bit, so yeah. Okay, well, I'll save Harvey's Feather Duster. Actually, no, I'll use Harvey's Feather Duster now and save Lightning Storm when I need to clear the opponent's field. Okay. Oh, they had 2 Cosmic Cyclones. Interesting. Okay. What should I start with? Either Black Metal Dragon or Blackstone on the Legend is pretty good, to be honest. I think I'll go with Black Metal Dragon though. Let's see. No, I won't go into Link Reboot yet. Okay, they decided to give up. Okay. Alright. Well, how many points was that actually? We didn't do a lot. Oh, okay, so we get 500 points for a victory. Okay, so basically one victory, one die. Oh! This card is yours. Each time a player rolls a die or dice, you can choose one dice to those are faced. Die result is equal to 6. Oh, I guess we actually just got a new card to our collection. Oh no, it will be during the duel. Oh yeah, they did say that if it's a monster card, it will be on the field. If it's a spell or trap, it will just go to our hand. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah. Yeah, so there are special spaces on the board, and if either player's on that, like if either player's on the half life point field space, then you get half life points in the beginning of the duel. Okay, yep, they got their monster, I get my trap card in my hand. Okay, this really spices up the whole concept. Right. Okay, let's see. Metal, Flame Solomon, okay. Maybe this way. I'm not really sure how this combo works. Alright. Red Ice Fusion. And because they already have a monster on the field, I can even use its effect, destroy it, and inflict some damage before they even had one turn. Okay. Look at the top 3 cards and return them. Okay, that's fine. Not worth negating, I think. Add one. I don't have max metamorph, so yeah. I could special summon it, but it won't be really worth it. We'll see. Okay. You know what? I'll just actually set these and I'll take it from there. Actually, I cannot special summon Red Ice Metal Claws Dragon this turn because I activated Red Ice Fusion. Yeah, in the anime, Dark Magician and Red Ice Black Dragon never fused like this. This came out many years later, but very cool concept, very cool design too. OPS hack, it's actually banned for a while. Battling Titus with Sun Poker and more damage. Oh, okay. Right. You know what? I'll actually use this effect now. Range cards with top of your opponent's deck. Okay. I don't want them destroying my deck, so you know what? I'll negate that. And I'm not using that 6 either. Well, I could. It's a continuous card, okay, so I could technically use it. Alright. There we go, Buster Blader. It's out. gonna special summon the Runic monster? No, they're just gonna search for something. Interesting, if it's a 1, 3 or 5 it will be a 6, and if it's 2, 4 or 6 it will be a 1. I'm just gonna activate this so it stops asking me about it, but yeah. Oh yeah, it sounds like Balatro, yeah. Different effects. Magical Musketeer Max, okay. And add one magical musketeer. Okay, okay. The names coming back after number of monsters, so they can add 2. Okay. I think I ever went against Magical Musketeer decks. Let's see what they can do. Runic I know is all about banishing cards from my deck. Ah, okay, Magical Musket. Right. Standard cards. Oh, 0. That's not good. Actually, not half bad, because I want this to be in my graveyard, because I also have the Destruction Sword there, and then I can use my Fusion Summon. Okay, but they are going for something else, it seems. Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. Fun fact, Lacrima is Romanian for tear. Like the tears that flow from your eyes. Yes, very nice art indeed. I'm pretty sure it's censored, because this certainly looks like the card that might have shorter clothing or show more skin, but in the TCG, the English version, it shows less. Still nice though. Okay, yeah, they're gonna do their Fiendsmith combos now. So we gotta brace ourselves. You know what, might as well use this now. In case they're thinking about summoning a dragon. Here we go. This and Buster Blader go into Buster Blader, the destruction. The Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. Sorry, forgot the full name. Some of these cards have very long titles. By the way, Ginkgo the Silver Fox, it's totally based on Yu-Gi-Oh's naming convention with some of the cards. Like, you have name and then the title next to it. Even if Ginkgo and Silver Fox mean the same thing, that's kind of a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. If you didn't know that yet, that's the reason. Okay, Fiendsmith's Desiree. Desire, I suppose. The Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, the Kitsune with Silver Fur and Golden Heart. Probably doesn't fit fully. Ginkgo the Kitsune with Silver Fur and Golden Heart probably wouldn't fit on the card. Actually, there's probably someone out there who looked up what's the longest possible card name. in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or what's the current longest one? Couldn't hurt it fits me, yeah, that probably fit better. Oh. Yeah, the Burbage is gonna wipe my field and have two monsters with 4000 attack and screwed. Or just one really big monster, but negate the effects of face-up monster. Oh, right. Okay. Probably should have saved the negate for that. Oh! Battle phase is skipped. Alright. Okay, let's see what we are working with here. So, negate effects with number of face-up cards as a quick effect. This card is sent to the graveyard, you can shuffle one other. Okay. Equip monster gains. The equipped monster attacks inflicts piercing damage. You cannot target the. Okay. Thankfully, I think this is not a targeting effect. And now I can use the second effect for negation. Hopefully this works. Well, they prevented me from using the first effect though, in which I straight up inflict damage. Okay, now they get the other effect. Shuffle one light field monster from your graveyard to the next effect. Okay, right. Okay. Some other effect triggered, I guess. Oh, they decided to surrender. Alright. Yeah, Dragoon can be very annoying. I'm lucky that they had that card effect that made them skip the battle phase. Okay. 650 points, we get one dice and we roll a 1, but we land on a space that makes us go 2 spaces. We get Origami Goddess. Once per turn during the main phase, you can toss a coin until the result is tails. If you do, draw 1 card for every 2 heads. Each time a coin tossing effect resolves part of this monster in the field, double this card's attack for each heads from that effect. Okay, so we want to get lots of heads with this. Let's do one more duel, shall we? Just to see how good that effect is. The monster is gonna be on our field, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks to the special event rules. That's for everybody, yes. Yeah, quitting, it's more common than you think. I'm not usually the one who quits, but if I see that the opponent just keeps on playing cards for the sake of playing cards, then, and if I'm in a hurry, then I do quit. But normally I just let it play out. Okay, well, might as well toss that coin. It's not like I lose anything if I don't get good results, but I need to have at least 2 heads to draw 1 card. Let's see if the streamer luck is in my favor this time too. Although I would rather save up my luck for the card pulls. Okay, 1 head. 2 heads, okay, nice. Plus, okay, yeah, okay. Drew 1 card, doubled. Okay. Right, and I can use this as a material now for Linkuribo, excellent. Because it just so happens to be a level 1 monster, great. Yes, was very nice. And let's see, what do I want to do? I'm gonna use this effect to go into they're gonna let me. No, they're gonna Ash Blast. Okay. Be that way then. Okay, Fusion Sound on Fusion Monster quenches Master Blader using monsters on your hand or either field. It's a quick play spell, so I can save this for the opponent's turn. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And if the opponent has a dragon, that's all the better, because it says either field, so... I can basically special summon 2 monsters with this, Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, or Dark Paladin. Oh, Dark Fusion. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna go for those new evil heroes, probably. Yep, there's that Dark Fusion. Scarlet level 1. Yeah, this is full on evil hero deck. Unlike my deck, which just basically uses one evil hero fusion monster and an evil hero main deck monster. Okay, you can throw. Right, it's around. Okay. Steady now, and push it. Discard. Yeah, if it's evil hero, then probably most of them will either be rock or fiend. I believe it's mostly rock and fiend type monsters, if I'm not mistaken, so no dragons for them, unless... oh, they have warriors too. Good. Send one hero monster from the deck to the graveyard. Probably gonna be Shadow Mist, because Shadow Mist, when it's sent to the graveyard, searches a hero monster. Okay.
You have reached the voicemail of King Clover Silverfox. I'm probably out somewhere spying on some unsuspecting humans or making friends
Got my
with
own
them.
voice.
But I'll be back eventually. Leave a message at the beep, or don't, and make you do anything.
Mm-hmm. Been a while since we caught that, I think. Okay, let's see what they are going for. Dark Fusion, obviously. Gotta say, this event is actually a lot of fun with the way you can get random effects based on what space you land on. Okay, Evil Hero Inferno Wing. Backfire. You can add one Dark Fusion or one card that mentions it from the deck and bring it to the hand. Okay. Oh, excuse me, actually yawned. Don't remember last time I yawned on stream. I guess it is 3 AM for me and 1 AM in the UK. Or 2 AM in Germany, so yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Monopoly, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if someone made something like that already. Oh, there's the infamous Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Let's see what they come up with. Ah, of course. Another good Destiny hero card to send to the graveyard is Malicious because they banish themselves to special summon another Malicious from the deck. Okay. I'll wait until they try to destroy this card with Destroy Phoenix Enforcer before I actually activate it, but we'll see. They might try to OTK me. We'll put Destiny hero monster on top of their deck. Okay. They put the Malicious. Imagine if there is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Monopoly has Kaiba or maybe Pegasus because they are the big businessmen. And Master Hero. Say sure, go for it. They can basically just reuse Malicious this way. Amazing. Because they also set the second one on top of their deck, so the 2 card per deck limit is non-existent if they use the right combos. Yep, there you go. We're gonna be doing it again. Banish 1 Malicious from the graveyard to special summon the second Malicious from the deck. Right, what's their next move? Your hero monster destroys monster inflict. Oh, if any hero monster. Oh, no, never mind, that's once per turn. Oh, wait. Plasma, that's bad news because negate the effects of face-up monsters while you're upon once per turn. You can target one monster. Keep that. Okay, so I don't want to bring out. Well, I can't do much against that. You know what, I'm just gonna use this because they might try to pop it, so... Here we go. This got sent from the field, so... yeah. There. Oh yeah, it's weakened because of Phoenix Enforcer's effect. Dark Contact. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck that must be special summoned by Dark Fusion. By shuffling materials from the field, this card is... okay, add 1 Supreme King's Castle or Dark Fusion card. Oh, it's... you choose between the 2. Okay, yeah, it's an OTK. Bummer. Well, I think we still get some points. Not enough for a new dice, but it's enough for now. Oh yeah, that was actually to get to the 500 mark, so nice. We do get a die after all. We roll only 1, but hey, got the upped rarity. Good. Okay. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. I think we actually got to the best part, in my opinion, which is opening card packs and seeing how lucky we get. Okay, let's get the rewards from the Duel Pass. We completed some missions. Nice. Thank you for the luck boost. Okay. I'm gonna go to the shop and there aren't any packs that I specifically wanna go for because there's no more limited edition alternate art cards anywhere. And from the latest pack, I got the one I wanted the most, which was Evil Hero Neos Lord. So when in doubt, I just go for the Master Pack, which can contain any cards. And thank you for the luck boost as well, guys. Oh, actually, last time I did this, looks like I didn't get an ultra rare, so now I'm guaranteed an ultra rare in 10 packs. So maybe I'll have multiple as well. Let's do it. Oh, these two packs are glowing with the rainbow colors, so they contain a UR for sure. Good. This I'm just doing for collection, but if I get a card that can actually use one of my decks, even better. Ooh, what's this? Kriston... Wow, can I pronounce that? Quarion Gandrax. Quarion Gandrax. Nice art though. This card is synchro summoned. You can target monsters your opponent controls and/or in their graveyard up to the number of materials used for the synchro summon of this card. Banish them. If this synchro summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one banished monster except this card. Special summon it to your field. Very powerful. Cabrera Stone. If this card is summoned, you can add one Triangle O from your deck to your hand. Then, if this card is in attack condition, change it to defense condition. You can only use this effect of Cabrera Stone once per turn. I feel like this is a reference to some real life legendary artifact, maybe. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, take 1000 damage. Oh no, so you probably don't want to let it get destroyed. Rekindling of the Ashen. Place one of your Ashen cards. I have no idea what the Ashen cards are. They're just too many to keep track of for my one late night brain cell. Fusion Reserve, reveal one fusion monster, add one of the fusion materials to your hand, and you can add one polymerization. Good. Seymour, Bird of Calamity. Okay. Let's see, we have a secret rare in this. Gothi Chain. Gothi are all about synchro summoning, and yeah, they are fish type monsters. Banish one face up fish monster, you can throw special summon of your Gothi monsters that is banished, or in your hand or graveyard with a different original name from the banished monster, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only activate one Gothi Chain. Alright. Prank Kids Pranks. I believe some of the Prank Kids were actually restricted for a while because they were too good. Reincarnation Unveiling Male. Arrested Armored Xyz. Again, will be destroyed by battle. Return one card to the permanent enemy after this. One card you get to discard to the hand and immediately after this. Okay, interesting. Next. Weird, yeah. There's beautiful, raunchy, sexy art, weird art, we have all kinds of art. Kishki Emilia, Steel Storm Gatekeeper, Battery Man C, based on C-type batteries, of course. Some of the cards, I believe, can only be found in the Master Pack, so... Here's Gunkan Ship, Su-Ship, oh, Su-Ship, not just ship, Su-Ship, yeah. Ships that are sushi. Alright then. Enlightenment, Good Goblin Housekeeping, lots of puns in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. The card names, I mean. Cyber Emergency. Nice. Soul Scissors. Very good. I got a super rare, or I don't know, SR is for super rare or secret rare, probably super rare. I got, I think, one in every pack so far, almost every pack, so I'm putting that on the luck boost that you sent me. Okay, well, no super rare, but at least one new card. One Magistus Monster, one Spell Master. Magistus Spell Spirit, discard. Okay. Remain facing a target another monster in the pick of this card. Control to it, if this card was equipped to opponent's monster by this effect. Take control of the equipped monster, also it cannot activate its effect, so another yoinking card. Like, very nice, it attaches itself to the opponent's monster like a parasite and then you gain control of it. Or I guess possesses it. Yeah, it's a spirit, of course, it possesses. Okay. And the equipped monster also gains a boost. Very nice. Oh, the other pack with the UR. Let's see what it is. Something good, hopefully. If we are super lucky, then it's even a prismatic rarity. It's not, but it's still good. Soul Servant, Dark Magician Support. I'll take that. Endymion, the Magistus Mastery. Danger, Dogman. Yeah, there's a bunch of cards that just have Danger exclamation mark and then the name of the monster again with an exclamation mark. Like Danger Mothman, Danger Nessie, Danger Jackalope. They're all about choosing random cards in the hand, and if it's discarded then you draw cards or resolve different effects. Okay, next. Constellar Caduceus. Oh, I like the Constellar cards. I didn't keep track of all the new support though. If you control Constellar monsters, set Caduceus, you can special summon this from your hand. They're all about XC summoning, and a lot of them represent constellations from the zodiac signs. Okay, and one Constellar Spirit Web card from your hand. Oh, nice. It grants effects to the season monster. And last pack. Oh, it's transformed. Sometimes this happens. Oh, a secret. Unexpected ultra rare. Nice. Let's see. Perfect way to end, no matter what it is. Nept Abyss, the Atlantean Prince. Trying to look closer, is it prince or princess? The male makes it like the breastplate. No, that's just the breastplate. I mean, these days, and because we are friends of LGBT, we know that someone might be identifying as a different gender than they present, so whether this is actually a prince or princess doesn't matter. We go with the, just like Game of Thrones, where they have the prophecy of the prince who was promised, but it was actually mentioned at some point that in Valyrian the word for prince and princess is the same, like it's a gender neutral word, so we don't know if the prophesized one is actually prince or princess. It ended up not being important after all, I guess, because, yeah, the last season was just shit. But yeah, nice art, and I got it in glossy version too. It's not as rare as the prismatic version, but UR and glossy, that's very nice. You can send one Atlantean monster from your deck to the graveyard. Alright, okay. Nice, and we unlocked. So the way it works is that if you get a ultra rare card or super rare card, and it's associated with a certain archetype, then you unlock these so-called secret card packs for 24 hours, and then you can like focus on that archetype, and it will help you build the deck associated with it. Alright, and we still have 400 left, but I'll save this up. If you have 700 gems, which you can all earn just by playing the game, you don't need to spend real money on it. You can get the gold duel pass, which means you get extra rewards. Like right now, I just have the normal one. I only get the rewards that are in this track right here, but if I get the gold pass, I get rewards past grade 50, including some nice wallpapers, mostly cosmetic stuff. And oh, at rank 75 we have a new companion, sarcophagus. Okay, sarcophagus that symbolizes the majesty of a king of all. Its power has endured up until the present day. Okay. I do have some extra tickets for the bonus pack, and it just so happens to be enough for 10. So let's do that. There's only 2 cards per pack in this one, but these are basically packs you get without spending gems, so it's nice to have. And I do see a pack there with a UR. If you're really lucky, this is where you can get Blue Eyes White Dragon too. Yeah, battle passes pretty much are everywhere. This will go by quicker because it's still Swift Birdman Joe. If you tribute summon this card by triggering a weak monster, return all spell trap cards will appear to the owner's hands. Pretty old card, but can be handy to return spell and trap cards to the hand. Dark Artist Axis Override. World Legacy's Corruption next down. Fun fact, one of my DMs was inspired by the World Legacy cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! And implemented that into the campaign that we are currently playing, which actually gonna continue this Sunday. We only, because everyone has their own busy schedule and we're all adults and have different responsibilities, we are lucky if we can gather once per month for that D&D session, but this month is gonna be on the 17th? No, 17th is on Saturday, 18th, yeah. On the 18th we get to play Buku. Oh, I remember, this is again a very old card. Buku. Book-like wizard with a wealth of spell written inside. Fun artwork. Tusker Stone Armadillo. Oh, and the 9th one has a ultra rare. Not bad, because you know normally you have very common cards, and with just 2 cards per pack to get an ultra rare, that's really something. Oh! You get Symbol of Friendship. This is a reference to the very first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe, where, or maybe the second, but very beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! When they get together and Thea just gets a marker, and as they put their hands together, they make a smiley face. So yeah. To activate this card, you must draw it from your normal draw in your draw phase while your opponent controls 3 or more monsters and you control no cards. Wow, that's a lot of conditions. Reveal it and keep it revealed until playing phase 1. Okay, do I also need to provide my social security number? What gives? During your May phase 1, that same turn, you can activate this card from your hand, reveal 1 card from your deck and it to your hand. Oh. No wonder there's so many restrictions, because just searching for any card in your deck is pretty powerful. So to activate this card, I must draw it normally, so without drawing from a card effect. It must be in my draw phase. My opponent must control 3 or more monsters, and I have no cards as well. So it's pretty much like a Heart of the Cards card. Like, you're desperate, you need to draw a good card, and yeah, this is how you get it. Anyway, I'm happy that I got it, especially since I didn't own it yet. I like collecting new cards. Aegis. Is it Aegis or Aegis? I sometimes pronounce it as Aegis, but I think it's Aegis. That's the English pronunciation. Gain 3000 life points. If this card leaves the field, the controller of this card takes 3000 damage. I think there is a combo out there that allows you to not take the 3000 damage. Because otherwise there's a net zero, because you gain, but once it leaves the field, I take 3000 damage. Okay, well, I would say, even though my win-lose ratio wasn't the best, I think I got pretty lucky with some of my duels, and also with my card pools, so overall I'm pleased with today's results. Assume you could combine it with another card or two. Yeah, probably you could. Oh, there's some new accessories in the shop as well. Yeah, you don't need to spend it all on card packs. That's what I mostly spend it on, but you can totally get structure decks or accessories like new companions, mates. Of course, Fiendsmith is very popular right now, so they made a companion out of that, of one of the monsters at least. The card protector's card sleeves, this looks pretty cool. The Evil Hero Neos Lord, that's the one you see on it. Very cool. You gain life, you can special summon, yeah, probably. There's a card like that out there. Oh, and also card cases. But yeah. As a new player, I do recommend to get the special offers, because in these bundles, which cost I believe 750 gems, you get 1000 gems worth of card packs, plus a staple card that is good in any deck, like Ghost Ogre, Ghost Bell, Effect Veiler, Triple Tactics, Nibiru, Forbidden Droplet, Infinite Impermanence, Solemn Judgment, Lightning Storm, or Ash Blossom. And you can also buy extra deck slots if all the deck slots that you already have is not enough yet. You can buy even more slots, so 25 is, looks like, the limit. Actually, there are ways like missions, achievements that also increase your slots, but yeah. That is it for now. Let's see. When I stream this late, it's always interesting to see who I might catch online, who's normally not online when I finish my stream. Let's take a little look-see. Oh, interesting. Corvus VT. They are also playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, so something. If you just couldn't get enough Yu-Gi-Oh! Might be something you guys are interested in. And he's holding a charity event. So I wanna give him some love, perhaps. What other Yu-Gi-Oh players are on it? Or from people I follow who is online. What the heck is this? Bunny Girl 18 plus Thunder Ties Thursday. Thunder Ties Thursday. Seems like she just started. When did I follow them? Well, I mean, they are still on the starting soon screen, and yeah, there's a girl in a rabbit costume, and they got me with the title Thunder Ties Thursday, so I'm curious what this is all about. So let's rate her, sure. We'll see where it goes. Yep, yeah, we have our raid message. You have piqued the interest of Silver Fox. You can use the one with the special emote if you're subscribed. And as always, thank you for joining me. Hope you had a good time. And remember to take care of yourself and love each other. And I shall see you, I believe, next week. Yes, this is the last stream of the week, but keep your eyes on my socials. Might be posting a thing or two, planning stuff for the future as well. So yeah, see you next time.